Is it sick to condemn people to hell? How does such a belief square with an all-loving, all-good God? And why would an all-good, all-powerful God sit by and allow evil, suffering, and pain to continue? If any father failed to rescue his children from excruciating pain and suffering, we would indict him for cruelty. Yet we give our Heavenly Father a pass. That's because we believe without evidence, say the new atheists, God is just a figment of our imaginations. Science, reason, morality, and evil say so. Since atheists use arguments from science, reason, morality, and evil to support atheism, God must be dead, right? No. There's a fatal problem with all of those atheist arguments against God. They are stolen from God himself. The new atheists have been led by Oxford zoologist Richard Dawkins, Stanford-trained philosopher Sam Harris, and the late British journalist Christopher Hitchens, among others. After the Twin Towers fell on 9/11, these new atheists rose to attack religion and belief in God. They attack with several powerful intellectual weapons. Richard Dawkins wields the sword of science to declare that anyone who believes in God is deluded. He writes in his bestseller, The God Delusion, "When one person suffers from a delusion, it is called insanity. When many people suffer from a delusion, it is called religion. If this book works as intended, religious readers who open it will be atheists when they put it down." According to Dawkins, advances in our understanding of evolution make belief in God obsolete. Darwin got rid of God as an explanation for the apparent design of life, and science will one day get rid of God as an explanation for the apparent creation and design of the universe. Since Dawkins believes natural laws can't be broken, he is incredulous that anyone could believe in miracles. In fact, he's called anyone who believes in creation ignorant, stupid, or insane. But it's not just believers in God who are wicked. According to Dawkins, God himself is wicked. Dawkins writes, "The God of the Old Testament is arguably the most unpleasant character in all fiction, jealous and proud of it, a petty, unjust, unforgiving control freak, a vindictive, bloodthirsty ethnic cleanser, a misogynistic, homophobic, racist, infanticidal, genocidal, filicidal, pestilential, megalomaniacal, sadomasochistic, capriciously malevolent bully." With that perspective on God, it's no wonder that Dawkins claims that teaching religion to your children is child abuse. And if that kind of God really exists, why would you worship him? Despite that colorful rant about God being evil, Dawkins maintains in The God Delusion that evil doesn't really exist. Neither does good. For if God doesn't exist, then objective moral values don't exist. That's what Christians and other theists have long maintained by their moral argument for God. No God, no objective moral values. If there is no God, then all behaviors are merely a matter of preference and opinion. Some people like to murder, others don't. Without an unchangeable authoritative standard beyond human opinion, nothing is objectively right or wrong. Only if God exists is there an authoritative and unchanging standard, God's nature, that establishes what is morally right. An atheistic reality has no such standard, which Dawkins has acknowledged. He wrote, "It is pretty hard to defend absolutist morals on grounds other than religious ones. Therefore, a consistent atheist must admit that it's not morally wrong to murder millions of people in gas chambers. It's just a matter of opinion." But thanks to fellow atheist Sam Harris, Richard Dawkins now appears to affirm objective morality while maintaining his atheism. In his book, The Moral Landscape, Harris takes the position that objective moral values really do exist, and they can be explained without invoking God. He claims that if we just use our reason, we'll see that human flourishing is the standard by which we determine something is good or bad. Anything that helps humans flourish is good. Since reason and science can tell us what helps humans flourish, there is no need for God to ground objective moral values